SkeleSteve.
Welcome everybody. Get my gloves on and head out. Oh yeah. Well, welcome to the SkeleSteve's show. I'm your host, SkeleSteve. I did a nice quiet intro today. How do you like that? You probably don't really care. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite motorcycle movies. So these are the movies that I love to watch. I can watch 1,000 times. I can watch them 1,000 more times. Start with my number 5. CC and Company, and that is with Joe Namath. I like that movie. It was pretty good. I like it because it's, you know, I like the beginning scene where Joe Namath's in the grocery store and he's acting like he's grocery shopping, and he's basically picking up ingredients for a sandwich. He's get the bread, he goes and gets the mustard, put it on there, and he gets the lunch meat and cheese he puts together, and he eats it and he puts everything back. He even asks the manager for help as he's sitting there sneaking in a meal, and all he ends up buying is a piece of gum, which I thought that was pretty hilarious. I like the movie too because he lives in this motorcycle commune and he's got to make money like everybody else does, and he ends up like rebelling against the leader and ends up falling for this actress. He meets this actress on the side of the road. Her car's broken down. He ends up falling for her and becoming a normal person. I also like it because Sid Haig is in it too, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's one of his earlier roles. So yeah, that's number 5. Ain't nothing special besides, you know, having Joe Namath in it. Alright, my number 4. My number 4 would be the Northville Cemetery Massacre, or Rest in Peace, Freedom. It's got 2 different names, but I like that movie because it's pretty sweet. See, that movie was, most of those movies are always filmed in California. They were always filmed in California. This one was actually based in Michigan. It was based in Northville, and it was it had the Scorpion Motorcycle Club in it, which I thought it was pretty cool. Basically, it's about these guys. There's a Scorpion Motorcycle Club. They're picking up this one kid that's a Vietnam vet. Came home from Vietnam. He wanted to go see his girl, so they pick him up. You know, they all pick her up, and they go to a wedding for one of their members, and his old lady out of a barn. It was like right by a barn. They had a big party, and all of a sudden the cops showed up, and the what do you call it, the army dude, the guy that came back from Vietnam, his girl was having sex in the barn, and the cops come in, knock him out, rape his girlfriend, and told her that she better not say a word of it. And then the dad finds out. He doesn't know who did it. He thinks the bikers did it, so she doesn't say nothing about it because she's afraid. So then him, like her dad, the cop, and this other guy go after these motorcycle clubs. And then it becomes like this big war between these 3 dudes and the whole motorcycle club. And then at the end of this big fucking shootout at the cemetery, and I believe it's the Rural Hill Cemetery. I've always tried to look this up to see where this happened, and my only guess is the Rural Hill Cemetery. And it you know, it looks like they used to, because in the movie there was like a big open field where they fought, and that's like my only assumption. That's where they based that fight scene out of, was the Rural Hill Cemetery. I tried so hard to figure out what the hell it was at, but I think that's my conclusion. And it's so cool because, you know, they shot the film in Salem Township, Plymouth, Northville, and somewhere else. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I liked it because it's local and it's a good movie. My next movie I like is Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. I like this movie a lot because it's got Don Johnson, Mickey Rourke, Big John Studd. I like it. So it's kind of corny in a way, I like it because it's, you know, they name the characters off of like famous products. Like Mickey Rourke is Harley Davidson. Don Johnson's the Marlboro Man. His girl is Virginia Slim. They're buddies. Big John Studd plays Jack Daniels, Jose Cuervo, and so on and so forth. I can't remember the other two. That's the dad and the son. The dad that runs it, I think Jimmy's the son, but I don't know what they named him after. And the dad is, his name is Old Man. I can't remember what they named him after, but it was pretty cool. And it's just about them. The bar's about to go under. You know, they're about to lose out to the bank, and the bank is run by this corrupt dude that's selling this weird ass drug called Crystal Dreams. So then it becomes like, so they decide to rob the bank to get their money that they need to buy to keep the bar. And it turns out they end up robbing the drugs, and then they end up going on this big war against the bank. It's them versus the bank, and the bank's got these like 5 guys. One of them I think is Daniel Baldwin, and they're wearing these like long Kevlar trench coats, and they got these submachine guns, and they just follow these guys everywhere. But it mainly sticks around Harley Davidson Marlboro Man, and the reason I like it because of Harley Davidson's Evo. It's an FXLR. That thing is sweet. I like that bike. That bike's pretty. That fucking chopper's pretty sick. I like it. That's probably my favorite motorcycle movie or motorcycle show bike. I like some of the catchphrases in it too. One was Harley Davidson, because I guess Big John Studd character hates Harley Davidson because he slept with his girl, and they're doing this like backroom arm wrestling match, and that's what Big John Studd's the big, you know, champion arm wrestler, and they warned him not to go in. They said he'll be a dead man, and it's the corniest line ever, but he goes, I'd rather be dead and cool than alive and uncool, which I thought that was pretty corny, but it was pretty hilarious. Then the other one is Marlboro Man. 2 things about him. I like his boots. Those fucking torn up cowboy boots. He refuses to let go. And then the other thing is his catchphrase about his old man. One of them was, my old man said, never to chase buses and ladies. You get left behind. Or something like that. But I like that movie had a couple corny catchphrases, and you know, the scenes are pretty good. The shootout scenes I like.
Harley, you shooting for shit, you wouldn't even get a whiff.
Anyways, number 2 is, what the hell, Angels from Hell. I couldn't even think of it because all those, I couldn't even think of the name because all those movies have angels in it or hell in it or Hell's Angels, but this one's Angels from Hell, and it's a good, I like it. There's a famous actress in it. I think it's, what the hell's her name? Arlene, or I don't know. I'll throw it right there. She plays the girl Ginger, and then she plays the protagonist as woman. But it's about this guy who comes back from Vietnam, which is a recurring theme in these movies. But he comes back from Vietnam. He used to run in a motorcycle group. He came back. The motorcycle group joined another group, and he takes over the group. And you know, he's got this big vision of like a beer in every hand and riding free without dealing with the man or the law, and what do you call, riding bugs with in your teeth all the time. It was a good movie. I liked it. You know, it's I just like it. I don't know what drew me to that movie the most. I just think like how this guy comes in, he takes over the club, and you know, he's a badass, and he has his ultimate fall. Like how most of these movies end is, you know, spoiler alert, they don't end well for these bikers. They just don't. These 60s and 70s movies never really end too well, and it's sad. I'm gonna throw an honorary mention to a few of them. One is shit, I can't even think of them. Like I said, I always get their names mixed up. But Wild Angels, Peter Fonda's in that one. I like that one. And another one is it's another Hell's Angels based movie, but Jack Nicholson's in. I'll throw the name right here. And that one goes in the honorary mention. And then of course the Wild one. And I know some people would say that should be on your top list, but to me, I liked it. I watched it once. I thought it was okay, but that movie inspired a lot of people to ride, and it's kind of based off the Hollister riots, and it kind of like Now those Hollister rides like set the motion for motorcycle clubs and chopper culture in a way, but it's not my top 5 films. I guess it was good, but I just didn't care for it too much. And then my I would say my number one is of course Easy Rider. Easy Rider takes the spot. I like it. I've watched it multiple times. I even went to go watch the 50th anniversary at the Royal Oak Theater. It was last year, and it was it took my girlfriend, and she, she doesn't like the motorcycle movies. She thinks they don't have plot to them. I tell her she's wrong. They have a plot-ish. But anyways, no, I liked it. Peter Fonda, God, why can't I think of what's his name? Oh my God, Dennis Hopper and Jack Nicholson. They made that movie great, especially Jack Nicholson being like that kind of comic relief in a way. It was a really good movie. I like it. It's sad what happens at the end, but I like it because it's about, you and your buddy selling cocaine, stuffing the money in the gas tank through a plastic tube, and just riding out to the Big Easy, to New Orleans. And that's what all friends do. They just sell cocaine and, make money off of it and just go on a big motorcycle trip. That doesn't end well. That ends with all your demise. Spoiler alert. It's just a feel-good movie. I like it. Represents a lot. It inspired a lot of people in the movie. I like the bikes in it, especially the Captain America bike rode by Peter Fonda. That was a really good movie. Like I said, it inspired many people to get into choppers and to get out and ride. And that's why that would be my number one, and I have to give it number one just because of who it is. I know like the Wild one maybe should have been in it, but at the same time no, because I didn't really care for it. It was a good movie. But anyways, those are my top 5 movies. I'm gonna do another list in the future about the top 5 bikes in movies, and we'll get to enjoy it. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring my guardian bell to get notified when I post new videos. And make sure you share my videos too. Share them, like them, do all you can do for SkeleSteve. Alright, SkeleSteve out!